Talk about India's case in 2611 attacks, which has got a boost with Pakistan government officials admitting to Lashkar-e-Taiba run camps in Pakistan where the Mumbai attackers were trained before the ghastly strike that killed 166 people. 5 Pakistan officials, including ex-chief of Pakistan's Federal Investigating Agency, have testified to Pakistan's soil being used to train Mumbai attackers. Not just that, they have also identified 6 terror camps spread across the country and LET Operations Commander Zakir Rahman Lakvi's role in the attacks. But interestingly, there was no mention of the attack mastermind himself, Hafiz Mohammad Saeed. Here's a look now at the terror camps that were mentioned: Gudab and Yusuf Goth in Karachi, Butle in Manshera, Mirpur Sakro, Tatha and Muzaffarabad. They have been identified as camps for 2611 terror training. Pakistani officials, however, denied having ever witnessed it themselves. Now, this puts a big question mark over the testimonies being taken on face value by the court, as they are based on credible information, though received from local contacts and informers, and are being short of being first-hand accounts really. Skeptics doubt that the confessions may turn out to be just a false show of progress in the run-up to 2611 anniversary. Well, there are some questions that put serious doubt over Pakistan's intentions to begin with. Why has it taken Pakistan investigators 4 years to reach this far? Isn't it just another attempt to vitiate 2611 trial and protect Hafiz Mohammad Saeed? And why has Pakistan failed to shut down its terror camps if it is seriously fighting terror? But India has dismissed Pakistan's 2611 confession. Home Secretary R.K. Singh told Headlines today that statements in court made by Pakistan officials is really nothing new.
This is not new. In fact, they themselves are prosecuting a number of people for the 2611 attacks in Pakistan. And recently they have also petitioned the court to have day-to-day hearings so that the prosecution can move forward. So they are moving forward. It's a very good.
Our Strategic Affairs editor Gaurav Sawant now joins us with more details. Gaurav, is it the timing of these statements in the anti-terror court in Rawalpindi that's worrying India, and is that why India is skeptical?
My lack of progress in the trial and the wording of what the CID inspectors have told the court of law. If they are aware that there are these terrorist training camps that were operating in Pakistan or exist in Pakistan, why is it that none of the investigators have visited ground zero and verified this information? Why are they relying only on sources? I've been sitting with some very senior officers in the Ministry of Home Affairs, and they are not only skeptical, they say that Pakistan is just muddying the waters further. Look at the scenario. The main perpetrators of 2611 are Hafiz Mohammad Saeed. Abu Jundal has talked about him. David Coleman Headley has spoken about ISI officers who were involved in the training and in the execution. In Karachi, there was a control room where there were several people who were present there. Pakistan still hasn't given you those voice samples. So there is no progress on the trial 4 years after 2611, where India has already convicted the accused and that conviction has been upheld by the Supreme Court. The trial is over in India. It is barely starting in Pakistan, and even then it is based on confessional statement and source-based information and not on actual investigation that has been carried out on ground. So, one, it is too little and too late is what my sources in the Ministry of Home Affairs are telling me. And two, there is no seriousness on the part of Pakistan to carry this case forward. All this is just eyewash.
Gaurav, India also wanted an NIA team to go across the border and actually record statements and investigate 2611 case. Are we seeing any progress on that front, and will that make or give India a little confidence, if at all, in the 2611 case?
My sources in the Ministry of Home Affairs are telling me that India would have been satisfied even with Federal Investigation Agency of Pakistan carrying out a probe based on information that had been provided by India. India gave very specific information, and this is not just intelligence-based information, but this is information that has been gleaned from a variety of sources, including technical intelligence. and David Coleman Headley and Tahawar Hussain Rana's trial in that Chicago courtroom. So there is a lot of information. Pakistan just needs to move forward on
All
this.
right.
Pakistan still hasn't done that. Pakistan still hasn't given the voice samples, that India asked for. So Pakistan's seriousness remains in question.
Absolutely. Pakistan's seriousness in investigating and punishing those responsible for 26/11 is questionable.